Hello, my friends. So today I am working on a outlaw build. I had everything attached to the chassis. I pulled it back off now because I am trimming the body. So I'm just wondering, how do you guys go about marking your body for an outlaw trim? So this is what I came up with. I kind of cut it down close to the size, and then I'm just using the chassis rails to draw my line of where I want my body to sit. So that was my method. Just wondering what you all do. This side here has already been done and cut and trimmed. So there may be some fine tuning, I think, after I go to mount the body to the chassis, possibly, because when I go this way, of course, nothing is going to work. As you can see, I'm getting ready to paint. Any guesses on what color it's going to be? Anybody? Any thoughts? What color, what the paint scheme is going to be on this bad boy? So there we go. Make a big noise here. We can put this guy in there. And this will go on top like that. As you can see, something like that. I got it pretty close. Lines up pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. It's pretty close to where it's going to sit. I could trim a little more away, I suppose, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's what I thought. My rig, do what I want, right? So, with the theme of this truck, I'm thinking I might go back in here and replace all these black with red. As you can see, there's like little red washers and stuff everywhere. Black, gold, and red are the chassis colors, I guess. Here we go. There's the motor. ESC, I'm going to use the FuriTech. I'll probably run it on 4S. Most likely. I have my wheels and rims done. There's a pretty good indicator of color scheme, I guess, if I'm going with all these like red items. The axles are complete and mounted once. I'm using the Proline Pro Comp shocks, and I took the small springs and put them up top and small springs below. That'll be my initial test setup. One thing I did notice here, so I'm gonna have to replace these ball ends, or I am going to have to take, let's see here, a shim or something and get a little shim in there, because that is too much slop for my liking. I don't like it. See? Too much. These guys down here, they're mint. Well, actually, there's a tiny bit there too. Maybe I can get rid of some of that. We'll try. The shocks have nothing. Zero. So I'll be double checking that, and I'll be changing rod ends if I need to before my final assembly. I still have to blow this thing apart and do all the thread locking. So when I address this, I'll do it all at once. And same with the front. I'm going to pull the front over here. Just a quick little review. So I'm going servo behind the axle. I decided to stick the receiver up top. That's easily removable. I can put it wherever I want. I did have one of these little spikes up there because I thought it was cool, but it starts hitting the chassis rail, so we'll get rid of that. I'll nub this thing down nice and flat or whatever. Again, the links here, the shocks are super tight, no problem. The next link, there's the tiniest bit of play there. See that? Wonder if I can get rid of that. Let's go with the upper. Oh, look, the screw's loose. Ha ha ha! This is not even the link, it's the screw. Alright, and this guy here. Yeah, there's just a little bit of play in there. I don't know. We'll see if I can do something about that. This one feels really good. Nice and tight. let's rotate this around. There's a tiniest little bit there, but you can see I already shimmed it with a red washer. And this one. So I don't think I can get any more out of it. Maybe I might be able to get... I'll look and see. Maybe I have a 0.1 millimeter washer I could fit in there. Or shim. We'll call it a shim. So I did run my servo wire right through. I drilled it right through and it comes out the front here. I just found it easier than trying to bend it around and stuff, so I fabricated up a little carbon fiber shield to try to protect the wires. When this is done, I'll zip tie it down. I might actually drill another hole in between here for the wires to come back through. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, that's kind of about it. I did make a little carbon fiber skid to go underneath the servo so it doesn't get all scratched up and disgusting looking. Right now it's just shoe glued on there. Actually, I think it's servo tape. It's just servo tape holding it on there for the time being. I may want to trim it down even more. See how it lines up with the chassis and such. I'm not certain, but I'm thinking I may come in and do some engraving on the axles. So I have over here, yeah, my workbench is a mess. And of course it's zip shut, so I gotta do this with one hand. I have this little engraving tool here. There we go. So I haven't had very much practice with this. I did test it out a little bit on some styrene scraps that I have here. And you can see it's not too bad. I did not too bad. I mean, the third attempt is the top one. That one looks the best, I think, out of the rest. But with a little more practice, I think I can do even better. I'll definitely have to do some practice on metal before I actually go in and start doing the axles. So that's something that's maybe I'll do, maybe I won't. I'm not sure. Either way, I thought it'd be cool to give a little update or I guess in this YouTube channel, it's not really an update, it's an introduction to the Outlaw Crawler. I don't want to say its name yet. We'll put its name probably on the video. And, or maybe not. Maybe I'll wait till the next video. And let's see here if you guys, looking at the colors that I have laid out here, if any of you can figure out what my paint scheme is going to be. What is the theme of this truck? Oh my gosh. I might not use them all. Anyways, till next time. Sending you all much love.